everybody, SkapeGote's back with an episode of Farmer Simulator. We're double fertilizing our sorghum, which we're going to feed to the chickens. I'm starting to think that doing field work, as much as it, makes you some money, isn't making a lot of money, and that is really not great. Now, sorghum doesn't make a ton of money, but what sorghum does is feed the chickens. So instead of having to buy expensive chicken feed, which can be, $300 a pop, and that doesn't even get me usually through to the next crop, I'm going to do sorghum, load that thing up, and then sell the rest, and then try to make some money off of the chickens. But hey, what do I know? Maybe that won't work. Well, we're going to find out, because chickens will make, eggs, even at their worst, will make more money than the sorghum will, I think. For the amount, anyway. But it takes longer to produce eggs, right? So, now the reason, if you wonder why I'm up so high, is you can actually see where I've been when I'm up this high. Which is awesome. Ugh. And this doesn't take too long, thankfully. How you guys been? What's going on? Mental health tip of the day? Find a hobby you enjoy and get really good at it. And then find an adjacent hobby to that hobby. For example, if you learn to play guitar and that's your hobby, pick up a bass guitar. You'll be much happier the more you do. And don't listen to stupid crap about you need 10,000 hours. That's just a lot of crap. And that's real. Now, that study had a whole bunch of bias in it. It's like the 10,000 steps study. Also a whole lot of, that was developed, you gotta do 10,000 steps to be happy. Yeah, that was done by a company that makes pedometers. So of course they're invested in you walking 10,000 steps every day. Just so you know. There we go. Now, don't get me wrong. It doesn't hurt to ever walk. It's good for you in a lot of ways. I'm just going to skedaddle over this corner a little bit. Kind of wind myself back in. There we go. I think I can kind of see what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Look, the sunlight's coming out right over my little spot on the field. This is good. It's like I planned it that way. Okay. Now, then we circled the field over and over again and drove everybody nuts. We're just going to finish this off. Right here. Okay, we also got enough fertilizer for at least a few more rounds of fertilization. So at least we don't have to spend money on that. We can start saving a bit of money. Because one of the things I'd like to do, even though this field is fairly small, is eventually get rid of it. Get a bigger one. There we go. That's good enough. And we'll put that in there. We'll zoom back in with the little mouse wheel. There we go. I'd also like to get this thing a full tank of gas at some point. Okay. Unload with I. Drop it with Q. Okay. Now, sorghum's going to take a month or two to be ready. What was that? Oh, I must have missed a little tiny spot. Well, that's fine. Also, I'd like the bigger sprayer so we can do that in a much faster way. But let's sleep for a couple months and I'll be back. Okay, the sorghum is grown. We can harvest, but it's raining. And you get a worse harvest when it rains. Now, let me check the forecast here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's going to be done raining by 2. So let's just get to 2 o'clock. Let's see here. Let's go 14:30 just to be safe. There. And now that should stop it from being a problem, because you do lose a bunch of stuff. And we're going to grab our little, what's it here? What's it called? Harvester. I'd say combine, but I feel like that's not appropriate for this. Now, this corner's full of weeds, but we're going to do it anyway. Because I didn't de-weed this corner. But it's free real estate, so. That's already 26 liters. That's quite a bit. Okay, let me see here. There we go. All right, let's, and I think, I'm not sure we can do anything with the stalks that are left over. Like, I'm not sure that's a possibility. But when this is full, we'll go to the chickens and we'll give them all the sorghum they can possibly take. I'm not sure how much that place will take, but at least, and then we'll sell the rest. And it's good, like I said, it's not going to be as much money, but it'll keep the chickens from me having to spend $375 every 2 months for the chickens. Even though this will be like $1,000 worth of sorghum to do that. There we go. Yeah, it's looking like a decent harvest. We already got 300 liters. It isn't a very big field, and that's the problem. I think that if we could afford a plow and then, oh God, if you know what we need the lumberjack mod so we can remove stumps with the chainsaw, and then we can turn all that back area in there into fields. Get rid of that building, move it over here somewhere onto the flat spot I created. Like maybe down over there, and then where I should have probably put it to begin with, but you know we didn't, so there's no point in worrying about it. You get a lot of sorghum out of this. Holy crap! Maybe sorghum's the way to go. Look at how much you get. Jeez. Yeah, but I'll do this, and then we'll catch up. Books, I need sorghum music. All right, this is full-ish. We're going to go just take a little more. There we go. It's 1,500 liters. Okay. Now, we need to take this to the chickens and see how much of this they'll actually take. It really didn't take much of a field to fill this whole thing. And as slow as this thing is, wonder if we could just dump it in here, possibly? Okay, will you make it up the little hump there? Okay, what, how do we, oh. Can we like, enable straw swath? Oh, we don't have the straw swath on. That's why that's doing that. Okay. Oh, it is unavailable for this current temperature. Okay, so can we just unload this here then? Okay, hang on a second. Where's my thingy here? Because oh, what's happening? What is? Oh, we're stuck on the clothesline. All right, that's fine. Okay. Righty, we're gonna kind of come up here a little bit. Okay. Okay, can we... I thought we could, use this here. How do we... How do we empty the sorghum? Can they not take sorghum? Okay. Let me see here. Chickens. Wheat, barley, and sorghum. So this is sorghum. Why can't they have it? Oh, maybe it can't be in one of these containers. Maybe it needs to be like... in something else. Oh, that sucks. I do like the idea of having You know, a grain wagon would be nice, but we can't afford that. Like, at all. What are we going to do here? Maybe, like I said, it's got to be in a grain wagon of some sort. I don't think this would work. I don't think I can reconfigure that either into a grain wagon. Let me see. See, this would be lovely. Is this the one we have? Yeah, you can't do that. Now, we have if I could afford this, but I can't afford that. Oh, crap. What am I going to do? Or like this would be lovely as well. I think you can put stuff in the back of that. We can't afford anything, so let me think. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we can. Hang on. Hang on one moment, please. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. We didn't like this trailer anyway because it makes us angry. Because it's so high up. That it makes it very... Why are you turning? Stop it. There we go. Okay. Is this as high as it goes? Yeah. Oh my god. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Yeah, flip over. Flip over. That's what I want you to do. This is the worst trailer. We need a better... It's a lovely looking trailer, but it's complete trash. Oh my god. The fact I can't get this in there is so anger-inducing. Now, if I hook up the tractor, it'll lower the back end of it. Oh my god. Stop hitting the wrong buttons, you dumbass. Jesus. If we sell off one of these, maybe we can get a hand cart. Let's pull this out here a little ways. Now the back end should be a bit lower, which helps. There, see? There, now get in there, you dink. Get in there. Perfect, okay. We're gonna go... Wait a minute, can we just do it from the trailer? I doubt it. What we need is a trailer we can convert to a grain trailer of sorts. So I may have to go hunt down a mod like that, but we're not gonna be able to afford... Oh my goodness. Like I walk into the tractor, it's like pushable grain harvester? No, you friggin' weirdo. Jeez. Oh my god, I'm just so mad at this game right now because I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm not used to every game ever because of... What game was? I don't remember, but tab was always the inventory, right? So like I've always switched. Even Minecraft, I'll switch over to tab for the inventory. Tab just switches between vehicles and it drives me insane. Let's see. We're going to sell this stuff. We're going to sell sorghum. Now, it's not going to sell very much right now. It's about as low as it can be, but looks like we're going to be at the same place as we always go. So we'll pick this one, tag it, and I'll show you my shortcut that I found. And then I'll probably take a little break here and go find a grain trailer. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll show you the shortcut. Oh, it's not short, I guess, but it's better than going all the way around. So down here is that place that it looks like they do, or where the lumber place is and all that. On the opposite side of the road there, where I dropped off the hay and the grass, there was this dirt path. And I saw the dirt path over when I was over there, and I followed it home. And it was like, oh, I didn't even know this was here. So, and the road looks like every Canadian paved road ever that doesn't get looked after because of frost heave. It's got all the potholes and stuff you could ever imagine. That's a major problem here in Canada. Is like our roads don't last very long because of all the frost heave we get. Was it here? Yeah. See how cracked and disgusting this thing is? Yeah, and then so you follow this. We're not going to get a lot for this. We're only going to have about $300. I think by the time we're done. But if we can find a cheap trailer, that would be lovely. Now it goes down by the water and it kind of zigzags around here, but it is quite lovely of a drive. Look at this. Comes right out behind the Tim Hortons there. Whoa, here we go. I saw a thing the other day of an American guy. Well, he had Tim Hortons. He's like, oh, this stuff isn't very good. And I'm like, yeah, it's Tim Hortons. Like, this is not a Starbucks competitor or something. It's cheap garbage coffee. There we go. And it comes out right over here. Which is pretty much exactly where we want to be. Which is nice, because driving all the way around sucks. Okay. I mean, $600 for that? Nice. All right, now I'm going to jump onto my tractor just for a second because I don't like saving the game when I'm in the tractor. And I'll be back after I look at more grain trailers. All right, we're back. I got an idea. So I went and hunted down trailers. This one is very expensive at $1,500. It is a lovely looking trailer, but I do think it's meant to be more pulled by a car or a truck than it is this tractor. So we're going to watch out for the Ontario Provincial Police there. We're going to come in here, hot and heavy. We're going to do that. Drop that in there. And I found something, and it's awful, but we're going to... How do we... Oh, can we go here? Let me see. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's... We can't... Can we not sell here? Is this not a spot we're allowed to sell? Let me see. Oh, we can sell here. Okay. So, does it need? Oh, I need $25 to repaint it. Doesn't seem to need any repairs. And right here, right? Sell. Okay. Still got $1,200 for it. Nice. Now, if we go into our P menu and we go to our stuff we downloaded, where did I put it? There it is. Look at this old wooden garbage wagon. Look at this. We can do a box. We can do extensions on the box, a barrel for wood. We're going to get the crappy box. We can put new wheels on it. We can put a new chassis on it. We can put a new box on it. Like, I think I like the new. And we'll just, how much does that cost us? Ooh, that's $1,200. I think I'd rather have new wheels are $400. New chassis is not. I might change that one day though, because I like it looking new. Okay, let me see. None of this means anything. But it is, why do I have $200 in options? Oh, because it's the box. So it's $350. All right, so we're going to buy this. Now, I'm not sure how we're going to get any of the stuff in there because it's so tall, but I wonder if I could build a little ramp out of dirt or something. Okay, let me see here. Or can we unload the harvester directly into the grain tray? Usually you have to be above it, and I don't remember seeing a nozzle on that. This is horrible, and it only holds 2,500 liters, but that's okay. We can put box extensions on if we want it to hold more. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. So we'll head back to the farm, our special secret way. And I'll catch up with you guys with Memento. All right, we're home. I still have, what, 500 liters in this? Turn on harvester, lower harvester. Can we raise the harvester? Okay. I thought maybe there'd be a way to unload this. And not just drop it everywhere. Need to unfold the tool first. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure we can. Like, we can do that. I'm not sure the trailer itself can pick up stuff. Oh, it can. Oh. Okay, that is a revelation there. Hang on a sec. Can I not? Oh, start overloading. That's it, right? Oh, wait a minute. Do they have sorghum now? They have sorghum, baby. What's in here? 500 liters? They got 500 liters. All right, back in the hole. We need to get back to harvesting. All right, so I'll catch up with you guys when I'm done harvesting all this, and it shouldn't take too long, so we will be back very soon. But thanks for your patience in this series. I know it's a little bit of a slog, but we're getting there. We have $1,000 now and a trailer that actually functions to feed our dicklets. So I will be back soon. All right, well, we got a lot. Oh, God, if we could get another. Oh, so close. Okay, so I'm not sure how I want to play this out. Like, I'm not sure how much that. Can I lift that up? There we go. Oh no, what are we doing? Okay, we did. Where did we get that from? We just picked up a little more somehow. All right, so I'm gonna unload this here. All right, I'm not sure how much my chicken farm holds toe-toe. So we're going to check that out here. I don't know if there's a way to even check that. Of course, this is in the way, so we're going to move this. Come on, buddy. There you go. Cute little tractor, but it's really not very bright. It says it holds. How much does it hold? It doesn't really say. Oh, looks like about 750. Yeah, it's not making a lot of productivity because we have to keep shutting it down. So let's grab this. Come on, baby. Hey, you got this, bro. All right. We're going to grab some of this. Okay. I think this only holds about 2,000 liters. Okay, yeah, we got it. Okay. Now we'll go over here. We'll overload it into the chicken thing and then come back and pick that up. Now, we're not going to have a lot left, but it keeps the chickens happy for a little bit. Here we go. There, that filled up the chicken thing. Now, how much does that leave us in? That leaves us with 1,700 liters in here. And so they eat, what they say they eat, I think they eat wheat as well. Oh, we're going to put 2,000 liters in here, which is not a lot of money. So what I'm going to do is, if we go to our sell price, when is it the most expensive here? Okay, so we're on sorghum. There it is. Okay, so we can get $1,000 for it in Janvier. So let's. Is this light enough I can carry it yet? No, but I think if we this has got what 750 in it. Yeah, 750. They're at 10% health, which is nice. So we're gonna sleep till the next month, at least, and we're gonna see how much they use. All right, so we're gonna sleep till 10 a.m. because it's just makes more sense for me. I'm not getting up at in this game too. It does the sun schedule a little bit, so it's really dark at 8 a.m. here. In December, in the depths of winter where I live, like the sun only comes up just before 8 o'clock in the morning, on a good day. So how much did they use for 1 month? 125-ish. So a whole year would be 10 would be like, so 1,500 liters for the whole year roughly. That's not bad. That's not bad. It just means like nearly an entire harvest is going to go to that. Because we get, well, I guess about half of an entire harvest. I think we get about 3,000 liters from the sorghum. Oh, speaking of which, what's the next thing we can plant that we can feed chickens? All right, let me see here. Oh, that's not right. Is it P? I think so, maybe. No, it's not P. Which one is it? Escape. There it is. Chickens eat wheat, barley, and sorghum. So let's see. Wheat. What's barley next? Barley is planted there and harvested there, and wheat is planted there. So barley and wheat seem to be on a very similar-ish schedule. What is it now? What do we get price-wise? Let me see. Wheat, $7.14. Barley. But I think we get... I might do wheat then. Because then you can get a lot of wheat, and you can swath it, too, which is lovely. We got rid of our ability to do that, but we could always repurchase. How are you guys doing? 472. All right, let me see here. Oh, you got some eggs. All right, that's good. That's good. Sleep again. We got to get to January, basically. All right, let's see. We're middle of January, which I think just happens to also be egg month. Don't eggs do well in this time of month? This time of year? Oh, let me see. Eggs. Well, they're not great here, but they're also not the worst. So maybe we can sell some eggs. We got some eggs. How you guys doing for food? You got 7 liters of food. So we can give you a little more food out of this, which is 2,000 liters. So that's going to take 750, and then we got a little left in there. So we're not going to make a ton of money off of this, but we can sell the eggs and see what we can get for them. And shoot down to there. That's good. Then we can go pick up the rest of this. Now, my problem's going to be that... Oh, God, it's sliding around. So that still gives us 1,500 liters, roughly, plus the eggs. Oh, God, this... The ground's slick. The ground is greasy. It's greasy out here, bud. Cheese and crackers, bud. You got all that greasy snow out there. You're going to fucking get a problem going on. You're supposed to go out for a rip when you got all that greasy snow out there. Okay, let me see. We have this. Now, we also got to get the eggies to wherever they're going. And I'm not sure this is tall enough to get over the side of that. And I feel like if I drop eggs, it's going to be a problem. It might work. It might work. It might work. Not the neatest pickup, but that's okay. Now, if I pulled right alongside this, I bet you I could... There's always something with this, isn't there? How I don't know how I'm... Oh, I had it! I had it! Okay, just a little... Oh, my goodness. If we could get the trailer right alongside this, I bet you I could do it. It's just going to take some fancy driving, which I'm so good at in this game. Okay, here we go. We're going to hit that IBC. Okay, is that what it's called, an IBC? An irritatingly big container. All right, let me see. Excuse me. Pardon me. So here's the key. The tractor's going to hit it, so I got to slip by. Or not. Bump right into it. That's the key. Okay, let's try that. Friggin' dolly trailers, man. Okay. Slide it out. That's what she said. Okay, perfect. All right. Oh no, I'm in the chickens. Don't touch me, chickens. Are you okay? You guys doing all right? All right, here we go. Can we strap on this? Oh my God, we can totally strap. Fancy. Okay, so now we got to go to the grain place. We know where that is. We're getting maximum grain yield. We're not going to get as much for eggs. But we could end up with like $40 million, not $40 million. We're going to go $4 grand by the time this is done if we get lucky. Now, I should have sold the eggs sooner, but, you know, I'm not going to wait around a year with eggs. It's not how eggs work. It's lovely here in the winter. You know, some people turn the winter off in games, I guess, and I understand, so you can continually play. Not me. I like it. If they ever find a mod where I can do, like, county plow work, that's exactly what I want to do for the winter. Contracts to just plow snow. But the eggs go to Timmy's, and we can get get out of here. The grain over to the grain mill. And we should make a few bucks, I think. Like I said, I think we got about $1,200 in store. Maybe we'll get about $1,200. Maybe we make about $2,500 off of this. Who knows? We're going to find out. There we go. There's a lot of abandoned barns around here, which is very common for Ontario. All the corporations bought up most of the farmland, so they just leave the barns. They're not going to tear them down. And they only get rid of them after they collapse and they become a safety hazard. Oh, God, we're sliding into a field. Oh, God, we're going to slide into the river. Not good. Oh, drift it. Deja vu. There we go. That was dangerous there. I do appreciate the slick ground for the winter. The other morning, it was really snowy here, and it was, the city's kind of run out of salt to put on the roads, and so it's real slippery, and I hit an intersection, and my car decided, nah, you're just going to keep going, buddy. And I just about slid to the intersection. Ooh, it wakes you up, I'll tell you that. Oh, wait a minute, can we climb this hill? Yeah. Excellent. Okay, perfect. Oh, did we get it? There's $2,000 there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm yourself, buddy. Calm yourself. Now, one of these is going to buy my stuff. I'm not sure which one, but I don't think it's usually within $1 or $2. There we go. Start overloading. Oh yeah, look at that. $4,600. Boys, I think we're making some real money now. The question is then, what do we spend $4,500 on to make our farm better? Like, okay, yep, just got it. Part of me desperately wants cows, and but there's no way I can afford any pastoral stuff like that. Oops, wait a minute, I missed the turn. Excuse me. I love cows. Cows are great. I don't know if you've ever been around cows as a person, but you become very attached to the cows. And I would like milking cows, not beef cows, because I don't want to have to kill them. Oh no. Boy, this one-wheel drive on this thing is got an open diff. Oh God, come on. Oh no. Oh great, now I'm gonna have to call somebody and get towed. Oh, it's moving. Okay. There we go, perfect. All right. Don't get caught out behind the Tim Hortons, you know. It's an old Canadian saying. All right, here we go. It's not a Canadian saying. I don't think anybody's ever said that except me. We're gonna drive this. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get there because nobody wants to see me drive across the whole muck and the mire here. So I will catch up with you. Well, it's been a lovely ride. We're just about home here. Okay, let me see. You know what? I like farming. Farming's good. All right. I think we made some good purchases today. So here's where we come into the next part of this. Oh, just hold on there, buddy. I'm gonna put you right there for now. Okay, I'm gonna hop out of here. We need to definitely do this field up, but where do we go from here? What do we want to do? Do we want to concentrate more on animals? Do we want to concentrate more on doing more field work, obviously? Do we want to get like pigs or do silage, or how do we want to do this? This is wonderful back here. I wish I could just get rid of this though. I don't think I can. Sculpting, painting, trees, plants, sculpting. So there's not much I can do, but where am I? Oh, here I am. About that. So we have a very tiny field, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh God, if we could just get the neighbor field, but this is expensive. So yeah, tell me what you want to do and we'll see what we can manage with it. But otherwise, I'm going to leave this episode here. I'd love to get a real combine, but I ain't getting no combine for $4,500. I can tell you that. I'd like to get a bigger sprayer too, just to make life a bit easier when we have to do that. And that's only like $1,200, I think. So maybe that's a kind of way we can go, but let's figure it out. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please leave a comment, maybe subscribe, maybe tell your friends to subscribe, maybe get your dog to subscribe. And if you didn't like this, well, you probably find yourself a real YouTuber, because I'm not much of one. Thank you so much for watching. Love every view I get. SkapeGote. Yeah, ideas would be great, so we're not just always just repeatedly doing the same thing. Out.